Everybody, and welcome to Top Comics 2 Pre-Order in a Flash. I'm Andy.
I'm Matt.
We're here with Infinity Flux Comics out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, and this is our really quick show where we go over some of the biggest and best books that are up for pre-order. Right now, your orders are due Sunday around 9 o'clock, so don't miss that. But we want to give you a quick head start on your ordering week. So some really big books this week to talk about, so let's get into them.
Well, first off, let's show this real quick. The Infinity Flux store exclusive Fear the Funhouse Toy Box of Terror with art by Mr. Andy Dugan right here. These are still available on our website, infinityflux.net. Today is the release date of this, so you have not missed it yet. There is still a chance to go grab one
Yep.
of these for yourself. But we're also going to talk about what you see right there, G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, number 301. So we wanted to spotlight this because this isn't getting as much fanfare as the upcoming Duke and Cobra books are from Skybound. Those books are part of the Energon universe. This book is not part of the Energon universe, but it is a continuation of what's been going on over at IDW
Mhm.
and Marvel before that. Just a continuation of the Real American Heroes storyline, written by Larry Hama, art by Chris Mooneyham. This one looks really cool. There are preview pages on lunardistribution.com. You can go look, and it looks like a fantastic book. So if you're wanting a more traditional G.I. Joe book, this one is the one to get.
Yeah, very excited about that
Yeah.
one. Next up, we have a new book called Speed Force. This is going to be a 6-issue miniseries, kind of running alongside the
Nah.
main Flash book. But in this, Wallace West and Avery Ho, two of the younger Flash members, are learn that there's something weird about the Speed Force. Something is changing. So they're going to investigate this by running around Keystone City. They're going to be running into new threats, some old friends, and forging new futures for themselves, kind of chiseling out a new part of the DC universe for them. Sounds really fun. A young Flash book. So I'm very excited about this one, and only 6 issues.
Next is Geiger Ground Zero. This is going to be a 2-issue miniseries, and if you're really excited about the Ghost Machine stuff that was announced at New York Comic Con this past weekend, then here is the very next thing they're putting out. This is going to be, it's going to tell the story about what happened to Tariq Geiger in the first days right after the nuclear bomb exploded. Who is Dr. Molotov? Why is he hunting Geiger? And how does it all tie back to the American Revolution? And we know that there's going to be another book called Redcoat, apart from the unnamed imprint that this is part of too. So just a lot of new moving parts for Geiger.
Very cool. Next up, we have Outsiders. Yes, DC's bringing back Outsiders with a new look and feel in members. In this, Luke Fox decides to create an organization dedicated to shining light in the darkest places of the DC universe. It's kind of bringing back like an archaeology feel
Yeah.
to the DC universe. As you can see right there, Kate Kane, Batwoman, is joining them. They're going to be digging into some forgotten stories of the DC universe and what is under buried under Antarctica that will be a universe shattering revelation. So it just sounds really cool. I love this idea of the big mysteries of the DC universe, and this seems like a really cool team to uncover it. And this is going to be a 12-issue miniseries.
Next is Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars Battle World #1. This is another miniseries that Marvel likes to do that's set back in a past time. And this is a new story that takes place during the original Secret Wars from back in the mid 80s. There are some secret connections and some missing characters that will be revealed. And I wonder if it's the characters that they made toys of, but that
Yeah.
weren't in the original comic. That's going to be really cool. And what secret test is the Beyonder conducting?
Mm. Next up, we have Spider-Gwen Smash. This sounds really cool. This is a new mini-series, and if you didn't know, Gwen Stacy is the drummer for the band, the Mary Janes in Earth 65, and they are going tour a four-city tour as the opening act of that universe's biggest rock band. But someone is going to attempt to assassinate the lead singer of that band, and Gwen Stacy has promised that she would put the webs away for this, just focus on drumming, but it sounds like she's going to get pulled into that mystery. Sounds really cool. And it says it features new versions of familiar characters. So I wonder if they're going to be running into some people on the road as well. So that is a new mini-series starting this #1.
Next is Amazing Spider-Man Gang War First Strike. However, This is actually a prelude to Gang War, so
Yeah.
it's not actually the first strike. It's before the first strike, I guess.
It's the
But
pullback.
yeah, but this is what's going to set the whole stage for that whole storyline. The criminal landscape in New York has been sort of teetering on the edge for a long time now, and everything gets pushed overboard in this issue. And what starts it, and what can Spider-Man do about it? You will find out here.
Next up, we've got Spider-Woman. This is spinning out of Gang War. Spider-Woman #1. I believe this is a mini-series that
Mhm.
I believe is going into more later next year. But in this, Spider-Man recruits Jessica Drew to fight against Viper and Diamondback, who have teamed up with Hydra in this whole gang war. But something's changed with Jessica Drew, and she's got a ruthlessness to her crime fighting that scares the heroes. If you read Amazing Spider-Man issue 31, you know that that is
Oh
because
yeah.
someone has taken her child, and she's vowed revenge to get her baby back, and it's not going to look good. But I'm very excited about this, bringing Spider-Woman back into the fold during this gang war story.
I guess you could say she wants her baby back, baby back, baby back, right? Uh,
Yep,
Next is Luke Cage Gang War #1. So another tie into the Gang War storyline. Luke Cage is mayor of New York. He's been trying to save the city from behind a desk, but a get together with Danny Rand will remind him of the good old days when he could just punch his problems, and he'll have to use every power at his disposal in order to protect the city.
very cool. A lot of really good gang war stuff.
Mhm.
And next up, we have Howard the Duck. This is a one shot celebrating, can you believe it, his 50th anniversary. I mean, Howard the Duck's been around longer than a lot of
Yeah.
characters. But this sounds really fun. This is going to be written by Chip Zdarsky and Daniel Kibblesmith with art by Joe Quinones. And in this, a cosmic, all seeing friend, in quotes, called the Peeper, is going to take Howard the Duck and show him what his life could be. And it's much better. So sorry, Howard, but you're going to be seeing all the ways your life could be so much better and suck less. So you can tell why this. He looks very upset on this cover. He's going to be seeing what. Uh, Basically, a what if story, but the outcome is just way better than
Yeah.
his normal life. So, sounds really fun in this oversized one shot issue. That is it for Top Comics Pre-Order Flash. Definitely head over to infinityflux.net right now where you can pre-order these books right now. We also have our show coming up on Friday where we'll be going over these books, the variants, and much more to give you a full idea of what is up for pre-order. And if you pre-order those books, everything you pre-order at infinityflux.net, you get 10% off of. So that is a great incentive
It's a
to
great
head
deal.
over there. And thank you so much for watching our video. Like and subscribe. Really helps us out. And until next time,
See ya.
see ya.